Good day to our respected lecturer and fellow classmates. Today, my partner Varshan and I will presenting the system design and OOP implementation for MV Bookstore, developed for our IAS 1313 Object-Oriented Programming course. Before diving into the code, let's look at why this system was desperately needed. Historically, MV Bookstore relied on spreadsheet logging and manual ledger entry. This legacy status quo created for systematic operational failure. First, data vulnerability or manual data entry lead to unprotected exposed data and a massive margin for human error. Second, inventory design where physical stock count continuously drifted from the recording ledger balance, leading to an illogical state of negative stock. Third, transaction bottleneck because manual billing lines were extremely slow and checkout process were completely fragmented. And finally, isolated data as there was no centralized repository to track historical log, customer purchase history, or VIP membership tier. To eliminate this manual constraint, we engineer an OOP digital blueprint to transition MV Bookstore into resilient automated enterprise.
Thank you, Mohammed. To address these vulnerabilities, our newly deployed system covers five highly cohesive operational modules. Product management handles catalog modification and dynamic searches. Customer management updates profile states and VIP membership tiers. Transaction processing dynamically calculates costs, taxes, and automatically deducts stock levels post-purchase. Multi-mode payment supports independent processing parts for cash and card verifications. Lastly, report generation aggregates structured sales summaries and tracks stock spending metrics. As shown in our UMI plus diagram, our system accomplishes this by relying on rigid structural hierarchies and clean modular design contracts. We utilize the discountable interface, abstract parent classes such as product and payment, and a direct comparison link between our order and product entities to maintain total ecosystem cohesion.
Let's look at how we implement our core OOP pillar. First, inheritance and abstraction were used to eliminate code redundancy. Generic attributes are elevated into our abstract superclass product, which encompass the product ID, name price, and stock quantity. This is inherited by specialized subclass book, which inject author and ISBN, and stationery, which inject brand. Similarly, we create an abstract payment superclass, split it into localized constraint subclass, cash payment, which handle physical cash tender and change calculation, and card payment, which wrote banking gateway validation. Next, we leverage polymorphism via dynamite method overriding to drive our runtime execute for the checkout forms. When executing process payment, if the active instance is a cash payment, it runs unique logic to calculate currency change. If it is a card payment, it's override to print card digit and handle payment gateway response. For the display fork, the display detail method dynamically alter its behavior at runtime based on the object instance, printing book specific metadata for a book and brand metadata for stationary object.
Data security is paramount for any business system. To guarantee data integrity, our architecture leverages strict private encapsulation. All core data attributes, especially financial ones, as like price and stock quantity, are explicitly declared as private. They are heavily fortified within their class safe. Interaction is strictly permitted through public getter and setter methods, preventing external modules from illegally altering MV source data states. Furthermore, we enforce a rigid composition life cycle within order and product via an order list. If an order object is deleted or aborted from the sales logs, its corresponding list of item lines is simultaneously destroyed. These items cannot exist independently outside of an active transaction state. To make the system highly flexible, we decoupled our promotional logic using interface realization. Instead of hard coding realization into the core hierarchy, we inject capabilities through the discountable interface, which defines the apply discount contract. This future proofs the system, allowing us to easily inject seasonal discount capabilities into entirely unrelated classes, like promotional items without breaking the core structural flow.
To fix the legacy problem of negative inventory, design since our system introduced a robust layer of fault tolerance using custom exception handling. We built a custom insufficient stock exception. If a customer tries to buy more unit than what are physically available in our global database, a pre-checkout validation check detect and conflict and throw the exception. The exception immediately intercept and helps the transaction before the database ledger update. Rather than crashing the software, it safely alert the user and loop back to the menu, keeping the system resilient and stable. On the right of the our slide, you can see the anatomy of transaction running in real time. Our override display detail cleanly log different product if the system read a user card account status as a VIP tire, the discountable interface automatically execute apply discount, safely applying a 10% discount right inside the active transaction loops.
Because our system strictly adheres to clean, objective under principles, MV Bookstore transitions from a state of manual chaos to complete centralized business intelligence. We achieve secure access as as encapsulated credentials completely block under access to the admin panel. We have historical tracking where every single polymorphic transaction is logged with automated timestamps, active users, and panelist tools. Finally, aggregation ensures that fragmented, messy spreadsheets are fully replaced by instant, accurate sheet summaries derived straight from secure object states. Our system is currently marked as online and fully production ready. Now let's run the program. In this main page, there's login, this new account, and exit. Since we are new to this enterprise, we have to create a new account. So go to second option, create a username and a password. Then that's all. Now after it will show this. This is successful. Please log in. So now you can just go through login by applying the username and the password we just created. So once you're logging, this is the customer menu. You can view catalog. You can also search product by pressing the name or price limit. So I'll go with the name. By searching, that's the first thing is enough to search the book or the product you want. Yeah, there you can see there are there are two books already. Then you can add to cart of which product ID, quantity we need, buy, and that's all. And add to cart. You can also add more than one product. Then, so now we can try to check out. So when check out the final bill, we show this items in a cart, how many the item name and the how many quantity and the price, and the total discount and total due. So to confirm payment, click yes or click no to not confirm. So once confirmed, we show display service me. Thank you. So now let's log out and go to the admin panel. So the admin panel, just say we need to log in, use the admin username and password. So once I enter admin panel, you can also view the full catalog. You can also add new product. You can choose magazines, stationaries, and ebook. Now go to add a book. ID will be 7, name, then the price, and how many stock did I left, the author as well. So then, so this is how you add the product to the. After you can also do a sales report. So then how any sales have been done, so the sales report is zero. You can also view the transaction history. Like this, you show the transaction log. So that's so once we can then after that just log out. So that's all. Thank you.